Hey everyone, welcome to Yoga with Sinclair. This is my prenatal full body yoga workout. It is safe for all trimesters, and we're going to start in a seated position with your hands on your belly, eyes closed, taking nice deep breaths in and out through your nose. Really bringing your awareness onto your baby, imagining that your breath is hugging your baby. Each big inhale and each exhale, letting go of everything that no longer serves you. Go ahead and blink your eyes open. Bring your hands to the tops of your legs. We're going to inhale, press your chest forward. Exhale, rock back, rounding your spine. Inhale, press your chest forward, pull your shoulders down. Exhale, rocking back, rounding your spine, tucking the chin. Moving with your breath here, big inhales, big full exhales, waking up your spine. Big deep breath in, big full exhale, stretching out through your shoulders. And now moving in a circle, your inhale, you're going to move from left to right, still pressing your chest forward. Exhale, moving from right to left, rocking in a circle. Inhale, coming forward, lifting your chin. Exhale, tucking your chin, rocking back onto your sit bones. And moving back in the opposite direction. Exhale, this time moving from left to right. Inhale, right to left. Nice big circle, opening up your belly just a little bit. Big deep breath in. Big full exhale. We're going to rock straight back from here. One more big inhale. Press that chest forward. Look all the way up. And from here, we're going to make our way to our knees, sitting up nice and tall here. And take your left leg all the way out. Right fingertips reach down for the ground as your left fingertips reach up and over, creating a nice straight line from your left fingertips to your left toes. Really getting into that side body, breathing nice and deeply. Chest rotating up towards the ceiling. Breath is still nice and slow. Very slowly using your core, you're going to go ahead and come all the way up. Same thing, other side, right toes reach all the way out. Left hand to the ground as your right fingertips reach up and over. Getting nice and long from your fingertips down to the very tips of your toes. Again, breathing into your side body. It should feel really nice, especially with that growing baby. And again, using your core, coming all the way back up. Now we're going to make our way into broken toe pose. So curling your toes underneath your feet, nice and slowly walking your weight back to sit on top of your heels. Go ahead and loop your shoulders up and back. And if you feel relaxed here, only if you feel relaxed here, go ahead and start to take nice and slow neck circles. Moving as slowly as you can. Starting to open up your neck, open up your throat chakra just a little bit. One more big circle here. And nice and slowly, we're going to walk our hands forward, spank out the tops of your feet. This should be a nice relief after that broken toe pose. One more time, tucking those toes under, moving as slowly as you can. Loop those shoulders up and back. This time we're going to take our neck circles in the opposite direction. Again, moving as slowly as you can, really getting into all those tight places in your neck. Also opening up the bottoms of your feet, sending your breath to the very bottoms of your feet. Should feel nice after having your toes crammed in shoes all day. And again, spank out those feet. From here, we're just going to come into a nice hero pose. Feet are flat. inhale your arms all the way up, and on your exhale, bring them to goal post. So elbows pointing forward, fingertips reaching back, really opening up your chest. The more weight you have in the front of your body, this should feel really nice. Again, maybe taking your head from side to side, opening up your throat and your neck a little bit more. Breathing nice and slowly. Exhale, drop your hands, and if you feel comfortable, you can reach your fingertips back behind you, interlace them, reach them down towards the ground, lift your chest here. Again, opening up your chest should feel really nice, especially through the front of your shoulders. Taking really deep breaths here. Very slowly, we're going to inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, right back down to your heels. Inhale all the way up, arms come up. Exhale down. Use your core here. Inhale up. Exhale down. Really just working on opening up the front of our body as it grows and changes. Inhale up. Exhale down. Breathing nice and deeply, moving at the same pace of your breath. Exhale down. From here, we're going to come into a nice tabletop position, wrists right underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Inhale, go ahead and drop your belly, lift your chin. Exhale, tuck your tailbone round your spine. Big deep breath in, cow pose. Exhale, getting as tall as you can, cat back. Moving with your breath here. Big exhale, tuck your chin. Inhale, drop your belly, round your spine. Maybe taking some side stretches. Finding some organic movement, just whatever feels good for your body. From here, we're going to stretch our left foot out right back behind us. Really tighten up your core here. If you'd like to take it a step further, you can lift your heel up. Toes point straight down. Right fingertips reach all the way out in front of you. Finding length and opposition from your left heel to your right fingertips. Exhale, right back down. Same thing on the right side. Reach those right toes back. Really hug in your core, hug your baby to your spine. You can take that foot up if you feel comfortable. Reach those left fingertips out this time. Use your belly, use those core muscles. And exhale, drop it down. So again, moving with your breath, inhale, reach those left toes out. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, reach your left toes, right fingers. Exhale, hug it in. Almost done here. Big deep breath in. Exhale, hug it in. Same thing, other side. Left fingers, right toes. Exhale, knee to elbow. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, hug in. Last time. Exhale, bring it right back down. Drop it down to your tabletop position. Maybe stretch out your wrists a little bit. Do a couple more cat-cows, dropping your belly. From here, we're going to walk our fingertips forward just a little bit. Tuck your toes and make your way into downward facing dog. Sit bones reaching up. Maybe pedal out your feet just a little bit, opening up the backs of your legs. Shake out your head if that feels okay. Take some really deep breaths. Finding what feels good for your body. Pressing the ground away with your fingertips and nice and slowly walking those feet up to meet your hands. We're going to take our feet about mat distance apart, hang heavy in your forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you'd like. Maybe grab your elbows if that feels okay. And from here, nice and slowly, we're going to inhale all the way up. Reach your arms all the way up and overhead. On your exhale, come into that goalpost arms, chest lifting up. Elbows reaching forward, fingers reaching back. Loop your shoulders one time. Inhale, fingertips up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Release your head. Inhale up to your flat back, really extending through your spine. Exhale, folding right back down. And inhale up to your stand. Same thing, exhale, forward fold, lead with your chest. Inhale, bring it up halfway, fire up those back muscles. Exhale, folding down. This time we're going to step back into our downward facing dog. Baby hugging in, tailbone reaching up as you pedal out your feet. Very slowly on your exhale, we're going to roll out to a plank pose. Be sure to be squeezing your core. Drop those knees, and on your exhale, lower your chest down. Inhale up to your cobra pose. On your exhale, very slowly make your way back up to your downward facing dog. And go ahead and start to walk your feet up to meet your hands, moving nice and slowly. Bend your knees, roll all the way up to standing. Roll out those wrists. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach through your chest, halfway lift. Exhale, fold right back down. From here, we're going to step our left foot back, arch your back, lift your chest. And go ahead and place your right foot back to meet your left in a plank pose. Feel free to take the previous vinyasa or lower halfway down. And inhale up to your upward facing dog. Shoulders pulling back, and from here, tighten up your core as you exhale right back to your downward facing dog. Go ahead and step that left foot up on the outside of your hands. Arch your back. Right foot comes to the outside of your right hand, coming into a nice little squat here. And inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward fold, lead with your chest. Inhale, bring it up halfway. Exhale, folding right back down. This time stepping your right foot back. Again, lifting your chest, arching your back here. Go ahead and step it back into your plank pose. Baby hugging in as you lower down halfway. Inhale up to your upward facing dog. Squeeze your baby in as you exhale right back to your downward facing dog. Pedal out those feet just a little bit if it feels okay. This time stepping your right foot up on the outside of that right hand, left foot on the outside of your left hand, coming into your squat. If you'd like, you can bring your left elbow on the inside of your left knee, reach your right hand up. A safe twist for pregnancy, and same thing on the other side. Inhale, bring it all the way back up to standing. And exhale, your hands down to your chest. Go ahead and grab a sip of water. Check back in with your breathing. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, sit it back into a chair pose. Baby hugging in, keep your core nice and firm. Maybe roll out your wrists. Keep your breathing nice and steady. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring it up halfway. Exhale, fold it right back down, stepping your left foot back and then your right, coming into a plank pose. Hug your baby in as you lower down halfway. Inhale, up to your upward facing dog, chest lifting. Baby hugging in as you exhale back to your downward facing dog. Pedal out those feet for just a moment. Inhale your right leg up and back. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Take nice deep breaths here. And on your exhale, step that right foot up in between your hands. Lower your left knee down. We're going to inhale up to our Anjaneyasana, nice low lunge. Exhale into those goalpost arms, so we're lifting our chest, really getting a nice stretch in that left hip flexor and opening up our shoulders. Exhale, lower your hands down to your mat. Tuck those left toes and step it back to your downward facing dog. This time, inhale your left leg up and back. Bend your knee, open the hip, breathing nice and deeply. And exhale, slowly stepping that left foot up in between your hands. Lower your right knee and coming up to your Anjaneyasana, chest lifting, baby hugging in. And then exhale, goalpost those arms once more. Really lifting your chest here. If you'd like even more, you can interlace your hands behind your back. Lift your chest up. Breathe nice and deeply. Exhale, forward fold. Tuck those toes and step it back to your downward facing dog. Take a second to pedal out your feet and nice and slowly start to walk your feet up to meet your hands, taking your time. Bend your knees, roll all the way up to standing, and exhale, hands at your heart center. Check in with your breathing. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up. Exhale, sit it right back down to your chair pose. This time we're just going to step our left foot back into warrior one. Open your hip, open your knee to warrior two. Keep that belly hugging in. And inhale, this time coming into a high lunge on the ball of your left foot and stepping right back to that chair pose. Same thing, other side, so stepping your right foot back to warrior one, opening out to warrior two. Inhale to your high lunge, ball of your right foot, and exhale to your chair pose. Inhale, stand it all the way up. Same thing. We're going to exhale, chair pose. Step your left foot back to warrior one. This is great for ankle mobility, ankle strength. Warrior two. Go ahead and bring it back to your high lunge. Really get into that left hip flexor and step it right back down to your chair pose. Step back to your warrior one, left foot forward. Open up to your warrior two, getting into those inner thighs. And right back to that high lunge. And step it right back to your chair pose. Inhale all the way up. Go ahead and loop your shoulders up and back. You can place your hands on your belly here. Take a moment to check in with your breathing. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, chair pose. Step that left foot back to warrior one. Still breathing as slowly as possible. Open up to your warrior two. Right back to your high lunge. Try to lift your chest here. Exhale, chair pose. This time, right foot back, warrior one. Exhale, open up to your warrior two. Relax your shoulders. Keep your arms reaching out. Inhale, high lunge. Get into that right hip flexor and step back to your chair pose. Breathing nice and slowly here. We're going to exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring it up halfway. Lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. And step it back to your plank pose once again. Keep your baby hugging in. This time we're going to place your right hand nice and strong, coming into a right side plank. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling. You can take that right knee down if you'd like, or you can stack your feet, whichever is most comfortable for you. Wherever you are, keep your baby hugging in. Keep your breath nice and strong. Press the ground away with that right hand. Great for wrist strength and core strength. Bring it right back down to your plank pose. You can drop your knees. We're going to do 3 chaturanga push-ups. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. And this time lifting your hips Shifting your weight onto your left hand, coming into your left side plank. Squeeze your core, squeeze your baby in, press the ground away on the left side. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure your breath is nice and controlled, nice and slow. Exhale, lower right back down to your plank pose. Go ahead and drop your knees. Exhale, lower, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, inhale, lift. One more. And from here, we're going to tuck our toes, shift your weight back into your downward facing dog. Go ahead and shake out your neck a little bit. Maybe flubber out your lips. Inhale, reach your right toes up. Go ahead and open your hip by bending your knee. Nice and slowly step that right foot up in between your hands. We're going to come up into a warrior one pose. Take a second to roll out those wrists. Big deep breath in. Big full exhale. Really lunging into that right side. Internal rotation on that left foot. Exhale, we're going to open up into our warrior two, reaching evenly between your front fingers and your back fingers. Baby hugging in. From here, go ahead and drop your right forearm down to your right knee. Inhale those left fingertips up and over. Take all the bends out of that left arm, extended side angle. Finding a nice straight line from your left fingertips to your left toes. Straighten out both legs. On your exhale, we're going to tip back for reverse triangle. Breathing nice and deep into that side body. And exhale, coming down into a nice lizard pose. So your right foot walks to the side a little bit. Go ahead and lower your forearms down to the ground if you can. Really getting deep into that left hip flexor. Still breathing nice and deeply. Go ahead and drop that left knee down. Press your right knee away from you, coming onto the knife's edge of your right foot. Chest is open up towards the ceiling. Breathing as slowly as possible. Letting go of all of your stress, all of your worry here. And if you can, go ahead and reach back, grab those left toes, getting a nice quad stretch here as well, and opening up that right shoulder. Allowing yourself and your mind to relax here. We're going to step our right foot back, this time coming into a dolphin pose. So it's like a downward facing dog, but on your forearms. Baby still hugging in here. From here, some dolphin push-ups. So inhale, reach your chin forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Two more. And back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Beautiful. Go ahead and drop those knees down. Grab a sip of water. Remember to stay hydrated, especially throughout pregnancy. We're going to come into a small child's pose here, so knees as wide as you'd like. Rest your head down on your mat. This is a tough practice. You guys are doing awesome. Building up lots of strength for your little ones. Go ahead and tuck your toes. Send your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Left toes reach up. Bend the knee, open the hip. And exhale very slowly. Step that left foot up in between your hands. Inhale up to your warrior one. Internal rotation of that right foot, staying strong through the outer edge of that right foot. Baby hugging in. And exhale, open up to your warrior two. getting that nice opening on your left side, left inner thigh, reaching evenly from your left fingertips to your right fingertips, shoulders relaxed. Exhale, coming into your extended side angle, your left forearm down on your left knee. Reach your right fingertips all the way up and overhead. Breathing into that right side body. Should feel really nice. Exhale, straighten out both of your legs, tip back. Left fingertips reaching up this time for a reverse triangle. Breathing into that left side body this time. And exhale, windmilling your arms down. Your left foot comes to the outer edge of your mat. Lower those forearms down if you can, coming into lizard pose. Super intense hip opener here. Breathing nice and slowly. Go ahead and drop that right knee, untuck the toes. Come onto the knife's edge of your left foot. Press that left knee away from you, lifting your chest up towards the ceiling. Continuing those nice deep breaths. If you can, go ahead and reach back, grab those right toes with your left hand, getting a nice shoulder opener on the front of that left side, nice quad opener. Again, coming onto the forearms for your dolphin pose. So lift those hips up and back. More dolphin push-ups. Inhale, reaching your chin forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward, back. Last one. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Perfect. Lower those knees down. Take a second to stretch through your shoulders if that feels okay. Tuck your toes. Inhale up and back to your downward facing dog. Right toes reach all the way up and overhead. Exhale, coming into another high lunge. Right foot in between your hands. Inhale up your hands and exhale into those goalpost arms. If it feels okay, you can interlace your hands behind your back. Really lift your chest. Get a nice chest opener here. And exhale into your warrior two on the right side. Breathing nice and deeply. We're going to straighten out both of our legs. Point both of your toes forward. Hands on your hips. Keep your spine nice and straight as you exhale into a nice forward fold. Wide leg forward fold. Another place that's safe for a twist, so bring those left fingertips down, reach your right fingertips up and over to the side, keeping your spine nice and straight here. Exhale down, right fingertips to the ground, reach those left fingertips all the way up. Again, your spine is nice and straight, and exhale right back down. Hands back to your hips. You're going to bend your knees. Use your core to inhale back up and exhale into that warrior two on the right side. Windmill your hands down and step it back to down dog. Left toes reach all the way up and exhale, step it up in between your hands. Coming into your high lunge with goalpost arms, chest lifting. Exhale, reach those fingertips down and behind you as they're interlaced. Lunge even deeper into that left side. Big deep breath in. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach all the way up, straighten out both of your legs. This time we're going to interlace our hands behind our back as we slowly forward fold into that nice wide leg forward fold. Take a second to nod your head yes and no. Really release all that extra weight from your neck, from your upper spine. Breathing as deeply as you can, as slowly as you can. Go ahead and bend your knees. Inhale all the way up and come back into that warrior two. Windmill your arms down and step it back to your downward facing dog. Exhale, roll it out to your plank pose. Last one of the practice, make it a good one. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale up to your upward facing dog. Hug your baby in as you exhale to your downward facing dog. Pedal out those feet. We're going to walk our feet in nice and slowly, coming into a hero pose, Virasana, for the very last one of our practice. Interlace your hands behind your back, and if it feels okay, start to take really big and slow neck circles here, moving even slower than you want to. This is a wonderful chest opener, especially after all that arm work we did. And nice and slowly take those circles back the opposite direction. Breathing nice and deeply. Release your hands, loop your shoulders up and back. Go ahead and place your hands on your belly. Again, deepening your breath, sending all of your love to your new baby. Imagining each inhale is just wrapping that baby up with a hug. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wish you nothing but health through the rest of your pregnancy. Namaste.